Guys, so I had this super cool dream. Okay, I was like literally braiding Jesus's hair. Okay, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I could see why I'm having this kind of dream. But so I'm not braiding his hair like girly braid. Like I'm braiding his hair like the crown of his head. Like like we would braid this super tight, like kind of like spiral braid. That way, when you place the crown on the head, right, you'd have something to pin the crown to. Because if you leave your hair down, whether male or female, when you put the crown on, the crown is going to slip, slide, or move. And you also have nothing to pin onto. You could like pin onto the scalp, but that's going to hurt and it's not going to last too long anyway, even if you use a cross um, bobby pin. So we were braiding like, and I knew this was Jesus because okay, I was standing behind him, right? I was standing on a box, and guys, I'm less than 5 feet. Okay, so I was standing on a box, and I was still tiptoeing to reach the crown of his head, and then I was looking past him, right? And I saw the apostles sitting right there in front of him, and I think I saw Moses too because there was this old man carrying a staff. Come on, that just had to be Moses, right? So I was like, okay, this, and then it just dawned on me, right? Like, I don't know, I was like hyperventilating in the dream. Okay, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm like touching Jesus's hair right now, and his hair is so soft, and I'm braiding his hair, and we were braiding like a spiral braid in the back, not the like bottom length, but just like the top crown part where the crown was going to be like pinned onto. That's the part that I was braiding. And then when I was done braiding, then suddenly I like transported or something to the other side of the table, and now I was seeing Jesus' face. And here is the part that's like so annoying. So I didn't see the top part, I just saw the bottom part, and I don't know, it was like light blocking the top part. It's as if God was showing me this dream and he didn't want me to see Jesus' face, because he knew if I saw Jesus' face, I'd probably just, the first thing I'd do is grab a sketchbook and just sketch it out, show the world. Like, okay. But yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't see the top part of his face. I only saw the bottom part, and he was smiling in that dream. He was like grinning the biggest, happiest grin, like how to describe, like someone on their wedding day. You know, he was like grinning like that, super happy, laughing, and here's the other part of the dream that was so weird, guys. As if the braiding part wasn't weird enough. Like there was a giant jug of hand sanitizer. Sorry if this video is shaking. It's in the middle of the night right now. There was a big jug of hand sanitizer. And the hand sanitizer, here's the weird part. The hand sanitizer was red. Okay, it was red hand sanitizer. And I was just looking at it like, and I've seen weird stuff. Maybe this takes the cake. And so it was red hand sanitizer, and there was a label on it, and it says Jesus's blood hand sanitizer. And I was like, okay, what does this mean? All right. And then I started to realize after I woke up from the dream, and I'm gonna post a photo of the dude holding the sign that says trust Jesus like you trust hand sanitizer. I think there's a correlation to that. So I'm just like, okay, guys, even through this pandemic, we gotta trust Jesus like we trust hand sanitizer. My goodness. Oh, and the braiding part, if you guys still don't get it. So just a few years ago, I would be doing pageants, right? Um, okay, this is not in a dream, this is in real life. A few years ago, as a licensed cosmetologist, I would be doing pageants. And pageants are like when you have models, and the models don't just walk up and down an aisle like that. They dance, they move around a lot. They move around all night long, and they have to wear crowns on their heads, okay? And I was there pinning a crown to a lady's head. and we would have to braid it. Like, we cannot pin it onto her hair and just hairspray it and think it would work. No, we had to like literally braid the hair and then pin it to the braid. So that's why I had to braid Jesus' hair to pin the crown on. Because if you guys didn't know, Jesus is a warrior, okay? He's the commander of the Lord's army. So you could bet his crown got to stay on his head and it cannot move. It cannot budge. Alright. So I could see why I had a dream about braiding Jesus' hair. Now you guys get it? Oh my goodness. That was like the coolest dream ever. Thank you for listening, guys. Have a good night. Bye bye.